Howl and the Obscenity Trial over Allen Ginsberg's famous poem is poetry against the law. Howl Scene 1, Introduction. The film opens with a brief overview of the 1957 obscenity trial against Lawrence Ferlinghetti for publishing Allen Ginsberg's groundbreaking poem Howl. Scenes will alternate between the courtroom drama and the backstory of Ginsberg writing and first performing the poem. Scene 2, the poem's creation. We see Ginsberg, played by an actor, struggling to put his raw, visceral experiences into poetic form. He works through many drafts, trying to capture the unique rhythm and flow he envisions for Howl. Scene 3, the Ginsberg does his first public reading of the completed Howl at a San Francisco coffee shop in 1955. The audience is transfixed by his powerful performance. Shots are intercut with close-ups of people's rapt faces. Scene 4, the prosecution. 2 years later, Ferlinghetti is arrested and charged with publishing obscene material, the poem Howl. In court, the prosecutor attempts to prove the poem is obscene and lacks any redeeming literary value. Scene 5, defining poetry. Testimony and cross-examination ensue over whether Howl qualifies as poetry and what criteria define poetry. Clips are shown of Ginsberg in an interview explaining his views on the open, interpretive nature of poetry. Scene 6. The defense literary experts are called to analyze Howl and argue that it has significant literary merit despite its controversial avant-garde style. The defense argues poetry is open to subjective interpretation. Scene 7, the verdict. After deliberation, the judge rules that Howl may employ coarse language but is not obscene. He states the poem's meaning is for the author to decide, not the court. Ginsberg and the publishers are cleared of all charges. Scene 8, legacy. The film closes by highlighting Howl's immense cultural impact and how the trial was a victory for freedom of artistic expression. Ginsberg's defiant,